Hi YouTube, here I have some Transfo French Fuelless lighters. This one's a good friend of mine that he wanted me to repair, so I'm going to repair this one for him. This lighter, this one I think is quite new and hardly had any use, but what happened is I had two stuck flints, as you can see here. There's loads of corrosion. I managed to get this one out, so I've removed the two stuck flints that were in this one. Here's your flint wheel. So it's in, but it's what this is on a one-way bearing. So as you can see, it locks. I only found this one-way bearing out yesterday. The bearing in this one's seized, but still works. And this is my friend Jason's Transfo lighter, French lighter. The same with that one's bearings are seized as well. So what I did to get the bearing out, so I've got these two. These are FM radio aerials, antennas. I stripped them down. See that goes in there. This one wasn't going to work for the flint I had to take out of this one. So what I did is I cut one shorter. That sat on top of the flint. Put this one in for now. So that sat on top of the flint. Then what I used, so I didn't damage the sidewalls of where the flints sit. And then I would slowly take the flint out. And this was the flint that didn't want to come out. You can see that okay. See a little hole. It's the same size as this flint. Here you can see the corrosion. That's the flint that I've been getting out. Some of it I couldn't get out because it was stuck to the drill, and I used this spray, so I just put it on a cloth. But yeah, pack this one away. I'll move this one aside. These flints, you can't buy them. I've looked everywhere, I can't find them. And this rod here sits inside here. What would happen? Got a little brass plate that slides into there. This is spring loaded. Got a flint on there. I'll stick that in there, I can show you. And as you'll see in a minute, as you wind it up. And now you can see the flints coming out. I'll put that aside, you won't need to worry about this one for now. This is a cap that will go over the top, and this unscrews, and that's it, it will sit inside. I've cleaned these ones up, as you can see. So if I move this one aside, strip my one down first, as you can see. If I turn the light out a minute. Yeah. Now what we'll do is, and what I thought is I'm going to use this one for a bushcraft. As my other one's new, I'm going to just pack that one away. Or newish. This one had no stuck flints, but what I've done, just got to before the lighter was sent, I thought, oh, I could just use normal flints, but I see these long ones and just thought, oh, that sits in a tube. So what happens, show you here, you can load 5 flints in each hole, so that's 30 flints that you can fit in here. I haven't got 30 flints. So I've got like the rest of the flints I've got. There's a Zippo flint there. There you go. Spring loaded. Just put the flints over there for now. What you want to use is it like these are the UK 2p pieces. Fits in here nice. If you use like a small screwdriver, you're going to chew up all this here, so you don't want to do that. This is the other wheel, and I can show you. I've cleaned the wheels. Sits in there. Ah, that one's not seized. Hang on. Yeah, as you can see, there's a little bit of movement in there. But what I'm going to do, I'm not going to do it to Jason's lighter. I've got some stuff that eats rust away, so I'm going to stick that in a glass tonight, and I'm just going to leave it in there, and hopefully if there's any rust in there, it might free it up. And as you can see, the wheel has to go in one way. You've got this on this side, and this plain edge on this side has to go this way. And it was very tricky of getting the flints in. So what I came up with is this is the other part of the antenna. I'll stick one of them, it sits central. I can get two, you can only fit 2 flints. 1, 2. You can just drop that in there. That will centralise when it gets down. Plate back in. Wind it all the way down. Just turn the light off it. Put a little bit of tension on the spring. There you go. Now we move on to Jason's lighter. As you can see, sorry about keep turning the lights off, but that's the best way of showing you. This is how much stuff I come out with Jason's lighter. I'll be sending you one of these, Jason. Just leave it there. This rubber thing here, a part here that holds the flint on, there's the part for you and Jason. But what happens is, I've tried this, and when you get down on the flint, this was sticking in the end of me light in the end, and it was hard to get the lighter in, get this part out. So I had to take it all out, and then I had to get a little piece of copper with a slight bend on it, and then just push down a little bit, and that would drop back out. So put that aside. One flint. There's 2 flints. Jason's is as smooth. I won't put this one in the, I will only put this in there if it works with mine. If it frees up on my wheel, that the bearing frees up, I will put yours in the same liquid, Jason, and free the bearing up. But on your one, actually, your one's not seized, Jason. That's good news. So the use that you do on this, oh, that's good news on your one, Jason. Your one's not seized. That's great news. So I don't need to put your one, I don't have to do my one. That's good news. Now if I show you here, where your flint comes out here, Jason, out of here, that was all filled up, well, stuck. It was seized. I had to clear that out. As you can see, it's all nicely cleared out. If you look here, you've got 1, 2, got a stuck flint in this one, stuck flint in this one, stuck flint in this one, and a stuck flint in this one. So I've lost my small, there you go. So then what I do is I will stick this in here so that it's damaged the walls. And I will just get this and then I will take the flints out. I'll be working on that today for you. But then if we side, you can see this one. Just nip that up. Drop your pipe in. Check the flint which end to end. One flint. And take your tube out. Yeah, so this piece of rubber, if I get any whole parts of the flint out, I'll be sending them with you as well, Jason. This one's really brittle, Jason, but I'll send this in a bag as well so you can locate. You want the thinnest piece of rubber you can get. This one had the original rubber, and that would sit on, and then you would just take your flint out, and that's how you do it. But when you would get down low on this flint, what would happen is that sticks in the end. It was hard getting it out, you have to strip it down. That sits in there. If I get that flint out again. Sorry for the long video, this is more for Jason. I have got some rubber tubing which I'm trying to find at the minute for you, Jason, and I think it'd be ideal for you. If you wind it up, you'll see in a minute. Can't really see that. Now. Oh, and when you load it, if we can't source the flints, and you load this up with 30 flints, I would say, just say this side for instance, I would slide the plate like that, and then just try and tap 2 flints out. The 5 might come out, but you could just put the 3 back in, and then close that back off. Actually, I can show you like that. And when you wind this in, as you can see, it's just up, so that will use the 2 flints up, so you won't need to put that piece of rubber in. Yeah, I thought it'd be pretty good for like a bushcraft lighter. I'll show you in a minute. I've got a couple of things to show you. So yeah, you got the smooth side, you've got this side here. If you ever have to take it apart, just remember this comes onto the outside. Flip it up. Get your tube. Flint. Number 2. Now, if you want to see that, I'll just turn this light on. This is char cloth, I made it in 2010. And it's all still holding together. But as you can see, it was a full tin. I've got 2 pieces left. This is another good bushcraft fire lighter. So if I move these, so I have to turn the light out for this. If I leave one there and one here, and what I was thinking with the char cloth is you could roll it up poke it in the end, and there you go. See that? It's one way you can do it. Then you have the wire wool. This is 000 wire wool. There you go. And you can just there you go. Wipes off. And there you go. And as you can see, I'll do a short video, the next one, and it will look a little bit different to what it is now, and with the 4 flints removed as well. And another thing as well is when you're due to run out, you'll be about, there's 2 flints in there. I'll just loosen that off. There you go. So that's your flint touching. So you know you've got that much, and as the flints go down, this will go down as well. So when you pull it out, it will only come out so far. So when you know you're low, you know it's time to change the flint. But this one's not bad. Tension on the spring. And it's quite fierce as well, this one. But yeah, 77-year-old Fuelless lighter, still works today, and no doubt will still work in another 77 years. Okay, thank you for watching, and there's the lighter there. I'll be getting on to work on it today, and I wanted to show you it before and after I finished it. Thank you for watching.